One of those pompous awards that mayors love to hand out to make themselves more popular. Kevin Thomas Taylor, head of the department. George Hawks, police captain. Paul Sanders, head detective. Okay, I have the license plate number and the name of the person who's supposed to sign. Now I just need to fill out the form. Signed for. Okay, let's start. I should have filled it all out correctly. Here's the release form.
Let me check. Seems in order. It's incredible that you got the head detective's signature so quickly.
I'm a lucky guy.
More than lucky. Head Detective Sanders died of a heart attack last month. Funny how he can still sign releases.
Okay, let's knock it off with this show. If you haven't arrested me yet, it's clear that you want something for the release of the cab. What is it?
Well, you know how things are nowadays. We have an economic crisis, there's rent to pay, diapers for the kids. I could close an eye if you help me.
The service officer's post. Let's try with $10. Is this enough?
$10? You're definitely not Rockefeller, are you?
If I were rich, I certainly wouldn't be here bribing some kid cop.
Hey, stop preaching. You just falsified a document. You're the last one who can preach. You try living with what the police force pays. I have a wife and a daughter to support. And I assure you that at the end of the day, I don't care if everything was on the up and up at work if I can't give my family a decent meal.
Okay, cut out the sob story. Take the money and release the damn cab.
I'll give the order to release that cab. Don't worry.
Your cab was released.
You freed my cab?
Yes, I freed your cab.
You no lie?
Done. Your cab was released, and it cost me $10. So now let's talk about what you saw at the port.
Okay.
John starts talking about the guy with the gun. I find out that hiding behind the trash cans, he didn't see much of the face that, a second before, he had described as not very desirable. The guy wasn't doing anything strange. He was glancing at the cab in between a curse against Sean and a puff on his cigarette. A very strong-smelling cigarette, according to Sean. An armed hitman with a taste for good tobacco. This is everything that I can find out about the guy who probably killed Sean. Certainly not enough to find out something about his identity. Interesting.
Now I tell you everything. I go away?
No, we have to go somewhere first.
We have to. Why I come with you?
Because I need your cab.
I no intention being your cab driver.
In that case, I could tell the police officers a story about a Chinese guy driving some Mexican guy's cab.
Damn it, this is unfair.
Welcome to New York.
I don't understand why you want to come back here.
The armed guy that saw you near your cab was looking for something. Probably while his friend with the quick hook was looking around the piers, he was going through the neighboring areas. When you ran away, he must have seen you and followed you, thinking that you might have had what they were looking for. The arrival of the police must have made them run away, and that makes me think that whatever they were looking for must still be at this port.
Okay, I wish you good luck. See you.
Stop right there. You're not going anywhere. I paid $10 to get your cab back, and since my car is still parked in Harlem, I decided you'll be my driver.
No way, my friend. Forget it.
If you like your cab, don't make waves, because when I get back, if you aren't here, I swear I'll take this jalopy of yours and demolish it.
Damn it. Okay, I'll be your driver, but you promise you cause me no trouble.
We're in New York. This city is the capital of trouble.
Certainly, Lieutenant Malone. I'll tell you immediately if anyone tries to get near the port area. Definitely. On your orders, over and out. That's all I needed, as if this day wasn't already bad enough. I should have listened to my old man and worked at his fruit stand. At sunset, you close down, and that's it. Well, I better not think about it.
It looks like Malone wasn't joking when he said that he was going to put his guys on me. As long as the officer stays there, I can't get to the piers. If I managed to open the car, I could use the radio in it. Break into a police car? Why not? Let's add a few details to my criminal record. Now that it's open, let's try to figure out how to use this radio. If I can get the radio to work, I could pretend I'm from the police department. Maybe I can find a way to get them to leave the port. Operator here, please answer. No answer. It must be the wrong frequency. Operator here, please answer. No answer. It must be the wrong frequency. Operator here. Please answer.
Officer Glasser here.
Officer, you have to come back to the department.
Negative, we can't. Until the forensics get here, we can't leave the pier.
Officer, we need more men.
Sorry, but we have orders from Lieutenant Malone. Even if the White House blew up, we couldn't move from here. So unless you have work I can do over the radio, don't count on me.
Officer, you have to do something.
What's this about?
You need to contact the Binkle Taxi Company by radio. They reported a driver missing on the Lower East Side.
Are you joking?
No, officer. We don't have any other officers who can take care of it.
Shit. Not only do I have to deal with the rain in the middle of a semi-deserted port, but I also have to go and collect information on the underpaid cab driver who decided to run away without saying anything to anybody.
Sorry, officer.
Yeah, over and out. Police Officer Glasser to Binkle Taxi Company. Answer. Hi, I'm calling about the missing cab driver. Can you please tell me who is speaking?
Good. I'd say that we have to take advantage of it and go by.
Carlos Gallardo. When was the last time you heard from him? Has he ever disappeared before?
As I suspected, the port is crawling with cops. I'd do well to be careful. If even only one of these officers sees me, I'd give Malone a reason to lock me up in the slammer for the rest of my life.
Hey, what's going on?
The power must have gone out. Go hook it back up.
How?
How the hell should I know? Do I look like an electrician? Go see Glasser and have him explain it. He's the one who turned it on when we got here.
Why do I have to go?
Because I don't feel like it. And since you're the rookie, you'll follow my orders.
But
Stop stuttering and go get Glasser.
this isn't how you're supposed to act.
Yeah, you're right. The world's unfair. Now do me a favor and hurry up. This place is bad enough on its own, but without light, it's even worse. Not only did they give me the rookie, but they gave me the one that stutters, too. It used to be harder to join the police force. Damn.
Hey, how did you get in?
As I suspect, if even...
Hey, what's going on?
The pow... Out.
But
Stop.
this is...
Yeah. Not only...
Stop there! Who are you?
As I suspect...
Hey, what's going on?
The pow... Out. Goes... Not...
Hey, how did you get in?
Who the hell...
Hey, what's...
The power must...
How?
How the hell... Go see... Because...
But
Stop.
this is...
Yeah, you're right. Not only did they give me the rookie, but they gave me the one that stutters, too. Used to be harder to join the police force. Damn.
if I'm turning the power back on.
It looks like I made it just in time. Sean. The last time that we saw each other, we were both in court, and you were being tried for having worked with the Valenti mob family. We were being framed, but you said that it was all true, that we'd helped transport illegal goods for the mob boss, Arturo Valenti. Confessing to a crime you didn't commit allowed you to get away with just being kicked out of the police force, no jail time. But I continued to declare my innocence, and I earned myself a nice trip to the state prison. And now, you drop back into my life, pulling me into this mess? God knows why, but I'm not sorry you're dead. Let's see if we can find something to get me out of this mess. In Sean's pockets, apart from the $50 that, without too much of a problem, I put in my own pocket, I find something familiar. A Dord. One of those small Irish horns that Sean used to carry with him. I remember well the day that he told me about them. This is the third one, Sean.
3 warnings in a month. I could set a new record for the department.
Right. I think that the boss is yelling in his office because he can't find the right streamers to celebrate the event.
I don't give a damn, Jack. A lecture, a sorry face, and everything goes back to normal.
I don't think it will do this time. You broke a priest's nose, and that's the type of thing that the press rakes us over the coals for.
Fuck the press. A black cassock doesn't give anyone the right to touch a 6-year-old girl. Damn it, Jack, 6 years old. Only 6 years old.
That cassock wouldn't have saved him from the slammer.
Maybe you're right. I got away from myself. But that girl was the same age as me sister when she disappeared. I'll never forgive myself for not having protected her when she needed it. That's why I always carry these horns with me. They are Dords, ancient Irish horns. My grandfather gave one to me and one to my sister before we left Dublin. It's the only thing of hers I have left.
You've never told me this story before.
There was never any reason, Jack.
He always had 2 Dords on him, but I've found only one here. I wonder where the other one is. I better think about it. The call I got said, follow the Dord, not the Lord. So it has to be Sean calling. He knew he would die, and he called me so that I could get what he hid in this port before anybody else. And this horn must be the key to finding it. There's something between the wooden planks. It looks like a piece of metal. Whatever it is, it's stuck. If I try to get it with my hands, it might fall in the water. Access to the shipyard. Looks like a piece of this steel sign has been pulled away. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's a toy company logo on these crates. Who knows? Maybe Santa Claus decided to give up his sleigh for a more practical merchant ship. One of the crates is open. Dolls. So this is what most of the crates at the port contain. A piece of wire. Yes, I'll take it. A piece of wire can turn out to be helpful when you least expect it. Yes, with a piece of wire, I should be able to get it without making it fall in the water. This piece of metal was stuck between the wooden planks. The word faith is written on it. What the hell does that mean? And it's blood-stained. It's clear that Sean used it, or it was used on Sean. Access to the shipyard. Let's see. Bingo. The piece of metal fits in perfectly. All I needed to do was push the door a little for the padlock to give way. Someone worked hard to make this door seem locked when it really wasn't. Now I just need to figure out why. Let's take a look inside. The inside of the shipyard can only be described as run down. Rotten parts of boats are strewn everywhere, and everything that isn't wood is covered with an inch-thick layer of rust. A nice place to look for something when you aren't even sure what you're looking for. It's a toolbox. It doesn't have many tools. There's a hammer, a wrench, and some valves inside. I'll take a valve. It still looks intact, even though it was left here years ago. Just a pile of junk. These crates are bigger than the other ones I found at the shipyard. These crates are bigger than the other ones I found at the shipyard. Definitely too big for me to move. Definitely too big for me to move. Definitely too big for me to move. The sound that I heard came from those crates. A kid? What the hell is a little girl doing here? Hey, little one, what are you doing here?
Whistle and shine.
She has Sean's horn. He must have hid her here. Hey, kid, did Sean hide you here?
Shine.
She's terrified. I need to get her away from here. I'll figure out who she is and why Sean hid her here later. From the whistle that she has with her, there's no doubt that Sean hid her here. But why? It's a control panel. I think it's used to control the pulleys hooked to the roof. I don't need it now. From the whistle that she has with her, there's no doubt that Sean hid her here. But why? She's terrified. If I tried to grab her, she might scream, and the patrol officers at the port would definitely hear her. If I want to get her away from here, I have to calm her down first. If I could put this doll back together, I could use it to calm the girl down. it doesn't work like this. No, it doesn't work like this. No, something isn't okay. No, something isn't okay. No, something isn't okay. No clue. At least none that makes any sense. No, it doesn't work like this. No, something isn't okay. No, something isn't okay. No, it doesn't work like this. No, it doesn't work like this. No, it doesn't work like this. something isn't okay. No, it doesn't work like this. I don't see how I could use them together. I'm not going to play it here. I'm not going to... No, something isn't okay. No, something isn't okay. No, something isn't okay. No, it doesn't work like this. No, it doesn't work like this. One of the crates is open. No, it doesn't make any sense. I don't see how I could use them together. No, it doesn't make any sense. No, something isn't okay. No, it doesn't work like this. No, it doesn't work. No, it doesn't work like this. No, something isn't okay. No, something isn't okay. No, something isn't okay. No, it doesn't work like this. No, it doesn't make any sense. I don't see how I could use them together. Something isn't okay. No, it doesn't work like this. No, something isn't okay. 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 No, it doesn't make any sense. No clue.